Welcome back to King's Quest IV. Let us get back to this beautiful game. Let's light our lantern. Using a flint attached to the oil lantern, you light it. The lantern burns with a bright glow. Let us move our way down. Back to the chasm. We know it's a little left. Save the game. Ah, it's right there. I saved it right where I needed to. Now you might think to me, oh, but you died. Isn't that embarrassing? Isn't that a bad thing? I say, no. I saved right where I need to put down the board. Feeling in the dark, you manage to place the board across the crevice. Now, can you cross it safely? Feeling in the dark again, you manage to pick up the board without dropping it into the crevice. And one more save. And let's hope our cave friend doesn't snatch us away to read his poetry. As Cyndi Lauper once said, you know, some boys want to take a beautiful girl and hide her away from the world. Not us. Rosella needs to bloom in the sun. Or dive into the river. Whoosh, there she goes. Yes, it is nighttime. Let us save Frog King. We'll place that. Nighttime is the right time. And now that night has fallen upon us, things are darker, things are also spookier. So I say we go to that haunted house we saw earlier. How adorable is that? It's so cute. All right, make our way through the trees. And we'll save the game right here, because nighttime is still the right time. And go back to where we got the Shakespeare book. What's that you hear? Why, it's the sound of a crying baby, and it's coming from upstairs. Well, let's look in this room first, especially this portrait. It's very prominent. Something peculiar about it. An interesting portrait of a young girl hangs above the fireplace. You gaze at it intently and notice that her eyes seem to stare at the left wall of the parlor. Let's get up close and look at that wall. You examine the left wall very closely and notice a little latch. You hear a baby crying. Let's flip the latch, wherever it may be. You flip the latch in the wall, and behold, you have discovered a secret door. You have found a secret tower. Narrow steps spiral dizzyingly upward. You notice a shovel leaning against the wall. Take shovel, and look shovel. There it is. I always like looking at the items for some reason, just something I like to do. Okay, so we have a baby crying upstairs. Let's go investigate. Believe it is in the left door. Possibly. It appears as if this was once the master bedroom. However, cobwebs hang everywhere and dust covers the furniture. Spooky music. This old baby nursery must have once been a cheery place. Now, through neglect, cobwebs decorate the corners, wallpaper peels from the walls, and dust covers the nursery furniture. The crying baby seems to be in here. Look, cradle. The baby cradle rocks to and fro as a baby's voice wails from within. But there is no baby. That's right, everybody. We're dealing with a ghost baby. Do not worry, ghost baby. I will help you. So, next to the spooky house, what is it we have? A cemetery. Yes, yes. And look at these tombstones. This run-down, gloomy cemetery gives you the creeps. Many of the old tombstones have fallen over, and the entire place is overgrown with grass and weeds. And then there's a zombie. This is the undead we have the scarab for. Look, zombie. Watch out. Frightful zombies are everywhere. Well, let's go say hello. The terrifying zombie senses your obsidian scarab. It immediately retreats and goes back to whence it came. Yes, we are protected. Look, tombstone. Each tombstone has an epitaph written on it. Read epitaph. Lord Coningsby, 1559 to 1626, sleepeth here in peace, an honorable man, a valiant soldier, he served his country well. So, the tombstones all have an epitaph, and they kind of clue you in on who was buried there. You know, this is all obvious. We are looking for something specific. Here lies the body of Mary Ann Louder. She burst while drinking a Seidlitz powder, called from this world to her heavenly rest. She should have waited till it effervesced. Okay? Read epitaph. To the ever-living memory of Hiram Bennett, baby son of Edward and Sarah Bennett, who by a sudden surprise fell asleep the 11th day of November 1553, aged 6 months. So here we do have a baby, and we do have a shovel. So let us dig. Now, the good news is it's not as morbid as you would think, that we're not digging up what you would think. Instead, you carefully dig a small hole at the poor baby's grave. What is this? You have uncovered a silver baby rattle. You bend down, pick it up, and carry it with you. Yes, we have found the baby's rattle. Buried with it, supposedly, but I think that baby could use it in the afterlife, or at least be pleased to see it here, while it's staying for its most likely short time before it passes on. Do not cry, baby, for I have your rattle. And I do not intend to keep it. I will give it to you. I do not want you crying. Put rattle in cradle. You drop the silver rattle into the baby cradle. As you do so, the crying of the baby ghost and the rocking of the cradle cease. You breathe a big sigh of relief. There we go. We helped the ghost baby. The sound of loud moaning and the rattling of heavy chains disturbs you. That can't be ghost baby again, can it? I certainly hope not. Look, ghost. The ghost of a stooped old miser trudges through the house. Lugging heavy chains behind him, he moans loudly in frustration as he appears to be searching for something he can't find. Okay. Went from baby to miser, but I believe we can help him as well. Let's try this one. Read epitaph. Here lies Newberry Will. His life was finished 'cause he took ill. But none'll miss him. He should have been wiser. 'Tis his own fault for being such a miser. We'll dig here. Ask our zombie friends to help us. They're all coming around. That one didn't want to help, but that's okay. This one will dance and keep me entertained. You dig a small hole at the grave of the old miser. Aha! You have found a bag of old coins. Look, bag. Those gold coins are not ghostly, but I have no need for them, even if I do look like a poor peasant girl. I've already given away diamonds. I do not need these coins. Give bag to ghost. You offer the bag of gold coins to the old miser ghost. He greedily snatches it from your hands and then promptly disappears. The sound of sorrowful weeping floats down from upstairs. More ghosts. Well, let us see who it is this time. Look, ghost. You see the sad ghost of a beautiful young woman. She sits in her rocking chair and weeps as if her heart will break. Do not worry, lovely, ghostly lady. We can help you as well. We've helped the baby, the miser. You will be next. There is also a cemetery over here. Let's see. Read epitaph. Betty Cowden, 1615-69, so 19 years old. Here lieth the body of Betty Cowden, who would live longer, but she couldn't. Sorrow and grief made her decay when she lost her lover at sea one day. That sounds like our special lady. Look at that beardly zombie. What a lovely beard. Hello, hello, zombies. Yes, hello to you all. You carefully dig a small hole at the sad lady ghost's grave. Yeah, you have found a lovely locket. Look, locket. There is her lover, encased in jello. Christmas jello locket. Open that door. Well, things are going well. Let's go ahead and save the game. Nighttime is the right time. I think we can replace that one. I'm sorry for your broken heart, my lady, but please, take this locket. I already took it. I meant to give the locket. You can just pass right through her. You hand the lovely locket to the distraught ghost. The locket seems to make her very happy as she vanishes into thin air. Whoosh. What was that? A loud wailing sound comes from downstairs. More ghosts. Usually things come in threes, but fours? Is there a ghost around here? You have encountered the gentleman ghost of the distinguished lord of the manor. He wails despondently as he seems to be looking for something he desperately wants. Lord of the manor. Look how... I think we've already read that epitaph. I believe so. I think it was one of the close ones on the left side. Let's read epitaph. I plant these shrubs upon your grave, dear wife, that something on this spot may boast of life. Shrubs must wither and all earth must rot. Shrubs may revive, but you, thank heaven, will not. Oh, geez. Well, that wasn't it. Here we go. Lord Coningsby. I think this is it. You dig a small hole at the grave of the Lord of the Manor. Gotcha. You have found an impressive Medal of Honor. You bend down, pick it up, and carry it with you. Okay, the fourth ghost, the Lord of the Manor himself, Lord Coningsby. And let's not forget to look at the medal. Nice. Let's see if he comes back. He likes me coming from the left side. Or maybe not. Maybe he's moved around. Maybe he's in this room. There he is. Give medal to Ghost. You offer the medal of honor to the wailing ghost. He takes it from your hands with great reverence. Satisfied, he vanishes into thin air. Another satisfied ghost. I'm on a roll. A cute little boy ghost suddenly appears. He grins mischievously at you, begins to giggle, and runs from the room. Come back here, boy ghost. You mischievous boy. You hear a naughty giggling as the little boy ghost runs from the room. Okay, so you hear the naughty giggling. That giggling is so naughty. But we will also need to help the little boy ghost as well. So I'm going to go ahead and look for his grave. I believe it's this one. Read epitaph. 1546. Reader, here lies, but forbear to read more without a tear. One, I cannot speak the rest. You may weep, I'll smite my breast. Grief preventing, and this stone too small to be written on. Only this, a little boy, Willie, in Abram's bosoms laid. Well, let us dig there. Little boy, that was the key hint there. Zombies, zombies, zombies. I have the obsidian scarab. You dig a small hole at the little boy ghost's grave. Aha, you have uncovered a toy horse. Look, toy horse. Oh, it has wheels and a string, one of the ones you just kind of drag along. Must be the boy's favorite toy. I bet he giggled naughtily as he played with that toy. What mischief did he commit? Just him and his partner in crime, the toy horse. Cute little boy ghost suddenly appears, and I shall follow him. The ghost has created a ladder. It's a great animation of him laughing. The little boy ghost laughs and refuses to budge from his seat on top of the chest. It might help if he had a toy to play with. Well, let's just try talking to him. Talk, ghost. You try to talk to the boy ghost, but he only giggles. That's funny. Give toy to ghost. You give the toy horse to the little boy ghost in hopes that he will vanish like the others before him. For a moment, you fear that he will not, as he takes time to examine it carefully. Suddenly, he grins at you and in a twinkling disappears. There he goes. He disappears. Now let us look around. After adjusting your eyes to the gloom, you soon see that you have stumbled upon the musty attic of the old house. The trapdoor in the floor is open, and from it a ladder leads down to the room below. Useless junk and boxes clutter the room. There is an interesting chest near the open trapdoor. Open chest. Look inside chest. You peek into the open chest and find an old set of sheet music. You take the sheet music and carry it with you. Climb ladder. not trusting to just use the arrow keys for that one. Alright, well, we have to use the music sheet in the room we fully didn't quite explore before, this little hidden tower here. Of course, I didn't want to go up here because of bum bum bum, the dreaded stairs. So we better save our game just in case. The dreaded stairs. A very fitting title, but I will say these stairs are quite thick, so seems like there's a whole lot of room to navigate until you get to this corner, that is. Now we have a guardrail. Oh no, it's a winding staircase. If I believe the controls kind of get a little weird here. Yeah, so they reverse. Yeah, they reverse a bit. Oh, at the very end. At the very end. Of course, Sierra. Of course, you done me dirty. Just as you have for years. But I still laugh. I still have a good time. Okay, and then it reverses. And we did it. A dusty old pipe organ sits in the center of the tower room. Okay. How about we sit down? Use sheet music. You find it difficult to read the old sheet music, but you attempt it anyway. Oh, yeah. Busting out them spooky jams. It's your girl, Rosella, playing the organ for all the ghosts out there. May you rest in peace. Lest I go dig up your graves. Rosella MC. Oh, I'm speeding up. We getting freaky with it. Heck yeah. What is this? A small drawer has opened in the organ. Look in drawer. You see a skeleton key in the drawer. You take the skeleton key from the drawer. Let's stand up. Save our game again because we are going back to fight our nemesis, the stairs. Again, the controls are a little crazy. A little crazy. Okay. Figuring it out. We are figuring it out. We can do it. The stairs are so wide down here, we can do it. That old retro pixel perspective. All right. Well, let us leave the spooky house. The skeleton key is not for here. It is for another place. This is a scary old cemetery. Many of the tombstones are crumbling or falling over, and the entire place is overgrown with weeds. A mountain range looms to the east, and all around a forest encroaches. How odd! You see a crypt door built right into the mountainside. Yes, the crypt. That is where we want to go. Guarded by a statue lion? That thing looks so cool. Look, statue. An interesting statue of a lion is mounted above the crypt door. Heck yeah, man. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Open door. The door is locked. Of course it is. Use skeleton key on door. Unlock door. How about that? You place the skeleton key in the lock of the crypt door. Slowly, you turn it. Click. It unlocked. Open door. And save game. Yeah, we'll tread the stairs. That's fine. Let's look. What an incredible place. This looks like an ancient burial tomb with hieroglyphics written on the walls and an old coffin against the far wall. A pile of rope is at the edge of the upper platform. You see an odd-looking little chest here. It must be Pandora's box. Lower rope. Push rope. You reach down and get the pile of rope. To your happy surprise, you find that the rope is actually a rope ladder attached to the end of the platform. Gladly, you throw the rope ladder over the edge of the platform where it falls to the floor below. Look for walls. There are ancient hieroglyphics on the walls. Look, coffin. The lid of the coffin is decorated with hieroglyphics. Let's see, climb. Hey, mummy! The mummy runs from your powerful scarab. Well, that was a short and small hello. All right, let's check it out. Take box. And look box. There it is. All of the world's evil inside that box. Whoops, not open box. Climb ladder. And let's get out of here. I feel like we're crowding the mummy. Just leave him to it, man. Yeah, hello, hello. Just wanted to check out my obsidian scarab, right? All right, where am I? Have to go, I believe, downward. Okay, let's check it out. We have to go back to the castle. Make our way to our winged friends. Because we've delivered the unicorn, we've delivered the hen, and now we must deliver Pandora's box. Or do we? Let's save the game real quick. Dreaded stairs, sure. Alright, so let's check out our inventory. We have our magic fruit. Well, I mean, I feel like danger might be ahead, so we might as well just eat that fruit. You take a bite of the luscious looking fruit. Mmm, delicious. Before you know it, you have eaten the whole thing. Wow, a feeling of vigor and vitality courses through your body, giving you boundless energy and that wonderful glow of good health. Oh yeah, so we're feeling good. We don't need to mind that we're supposed to get that fruit for our dad, and it only grows once every 100 years. Don't need to worry about that. So while we're feeling good, why don't we just go ahead and open Pandora's box? Okay, but you'll be sorry. That was very foolish, Rosella. Now look what you've gone and done. You've loosed the terrible demons and killed yourself in the process. Oh, what a bummer. But it is nice to let some creatures out into the world, evil as they may be. It'd be sad to think of them trapped in that box the entire time. All right. Well, let's make sure we have our fruit. And yes, we do. All right. What a perfect place to leave this video. I'll see you all in the next video.